Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am talking about another Lamy pen, and that is the Lamy Persona. I have right here. The Lamy Persona, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a vintage pen, but it has been discontinued for a while. So this is a pen that Lamy discontinued in 2004. So it is an older model that isn't being sold anymore, but it is not necessarily vintage. I wouldn't call it a vintage pen. I'm gonna give you guys a writing sample of this pen. I'm gonna show you the pen up close, and the most interesting thing about this pen is the clip, so I'm gonna show you that up close too. And we'll have to change the shot to do that, so let's go. Okay, here we are with the Lamy Persona. And I don't know how much you guys know of Lamy's pens, but Lamy currently makes a pen that is called the Emporium that is heavily inspired by this pen. You can really see how they took elements from this pen and put it into the Emporium. This is a Persona. My model, I don't know exactly how old it is because of course I bought it on eBay. But it is one of the later models. It has a roll stop. Early models do not have that tiny bump. And this has a 14K nib and not an 18K nib. As you can see, this nib is one of those wraparound nibs. And it is kind of funky, and you guys probably know I love funky nibs. The barrel is ridged. This color is the titanium color and has like goldish accents. And the grip is also ridged. It is a very long pen, as you can see, and it's fairly heavy. If you have it like this, it's okay. The grip is not too smooth, so it's not slippery. You can definitely hold it properly. But it is a fairly hefty pen. You can post it, actually clicks on, but then it becomes a monster pen, and I would say this is unusable because the cap is fairly heavy. Okay, so 14K nib. When I got this nib, it was basically a double broad. There's no designation on this nib of what it actually is, but it wrote like a double broad, and it was not a pen I would use for daily writing. I could just not use it in any practical manner. And then, like more than a year ago, I was at Appelboom. Appelboom is a pen store, and they have an in-house nib grinder basically, and she was taking I wouldn't say orders, but she was taking on work to practice nib grinding. This is a while back. She's pretty much full-fledged nib grinding now, and I gave her my pen to have it worked on because I could not use it and I really wanted to use it. As you can see, this is not a perfect model. This is dents in the cap. So it was used or abused fairly roughly, but I got it on eBay and I like my deals, so I got this first deal. I don't know exactly what I paid for it. I'll look it up just before the writing sample so I can tell you guys. Most interesting thing about this pen to me is the clip. So it's sunken in right now. And actually, this reminds me a little bit of the dialogue. So there's lots of Lamy design elements here that you see in other Lamy pens. So this clip is flush, as you can see, or almost flush. And if you want to clip it to something, you push it on the top, and it comes out. This is, to me, it's a really interesting design element. I would not say this is very useful because this pushing mechanism is kind of hard, and then I can't really tell, it's not really flexible after. So you could clip it to a shirt, but I wouldn't say the removal is very easy. it's a screw cap, but it's like half a turn. So it's really easy to uncap. So this is a screw cap, but it can be a quick draw because it's like half a turn, which is great. Now let's get on to that writing sample. So remember, this was a double broad first. I gave her like the assignment, make it medium fine, but make it wet. That was my request. So yeah, let's get on to the writing sample. Okay, there we go. I checked the price for you guys. I got it for 66 euros, which is not too bad. Oh, this is a cartridge converter. I can't believe I didn't say that. I have a cartridge in here. Because it's easy. Let's see if it's saturated yet, because I just inked it. Okay. This is a Lamy Persona with a, let's say this is a medium fine nib. It is perfectly smooth. You can't hear it. It's like, it's not a singing nib, but it is a noisy nib. And this ink, look this up, is a Lamy Vibrant Pink. And this nib is perfectly usable right now. And I really like it. I haven't used it in a while. I say that with every pen, but I have so many pens that it's always true. So it's a 66 euro pen with a 14K nib. It's the titanium version. And it's inspired by, it has inspired so many pens. It's not inspired by many pens. It is, I think this is the Persona. I think the Emporium is inspired by it a lot. Yeah. I hope I gave you some new information about a pen that is not super well known. I really enjoy showing you guys these pens that I have collected and that people don't always talk about. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll answer them in the comments. Bye bye.